Welcome back to another episode of NFT Catcher Podcast. We'd like to remind everybody that nothing on the show is meant as financial advice, and to please do your own research. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
Now the subject is NFTs.
They're known as non-fungible tokens, or NFTs.
NFTs are exploding in popularity.
This is a technology that will forever change the way people interact.
So it is happening whether you understand it and like it or not.
This phenomenon is moving. The digital.
You have now joined Jenny from the blockchain and Michael Keene on the NFT Catcher Podcast.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the NFT Catcher Podcast with me, Jenny from the blockchain, and my co-host Michael Keene. Happy NFTNYC week, folks. This is the first time in 3 years, I think, that we didn't go to NFTNYC, but it went on nonetheless without us. And so, yeah, we'll talk a bit about it. Thankfully, this month we have some guests coming on that also attended, so they can give us some more insight. But yeah, Michael, how do you feel about missing NFTNYC this year?
You know, definitely had FOMO, but I don't regret it because,
yeah,
I mean, like the cool, like it really did look like there were great vibes, great parties. People are, doing well again. But I don't know, like you said, we've been there a bunch of times now, and New York is just, I don't love that Times Square area, and there's just, it's a lot. Things are far apart. The Ubers got crazy. The hotels are crazy. It's a lot. Yeah. Yeah. But so I'm not upset. I mean, I had FOMO all weekend, like looking at the cool stuff, just hanging out. Those parties are always so much fun, seeing all the people and, just hanging out is always a really good time. So that's what I miss, but it's all good.
Yeah.
It was really nice. Yeah. It was nice to see.
I was
surprised. To see all the good vibes. Wow.
Yeah. I didn't think there'd be as much of a turnout as there was. I mean, not from NFTNYC specifically, like the conference, but just like the surrounding events.
Right.
I was like, oh wow, I didn't realize we're all going this year. Like I don't know,
everybody went. I know. Yeah,
it felt like everybody went.
It is weird. There's always those events. It just seems like everybody goes. You know what I mean? Like, how's everyone know that we're all supposed to be there?
But I don't miss spending all the money, and it is so chaotic, New York. And
New York is crazy. New York is crazy.
So crazy. So
yeah.
But there were some crazy events.
Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. That was a Magic Eden Yacht Party, the Doodles Party.
Yeah.
A lot of really
Pudgy
cool,
Penguins threw a party.
Yeah. That sounded like it was really fun. Just like the one in Miami. The one in Miami was the best party at Art Basel, in my opinion, the Pudgy one. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. Which last year?
Yeah, this past year.
Did I go to that?
No, you weren't there.
Oh, okay. I was like, why can't I remember? Okay, thank God. Yeah, did not go to that.
No. Were you at Art Basel at all this year? You didn't come down, right? Or did you?
I don't think. When was it? I don't think I did.
In December. It was 5 months ago.
Oh, no. I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah.
Yeah. But, and then what else happened? What other events were there? There didn't seem like there was that many events, but there was, everyone kind of went to it.
I think there was a million. Like, cause I was looking at Jen's spreadsheet. You ever look at Jen Facino's spreadsheet?
Oh, okay. And there was a million.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, a ridiculous amount for sure. Like hundreds and hundreds. But, the DeGods had quite the stunt going on. You saw that?
That happened today, right?
Was that today? Or I think it was yesterday.
Was it? Oh, maybe it was yesterday. Okay, maybe I just
think it was
saw
yesterday.
It today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what did they do exactly? Because they didn't throw an event, or did they?
Yeah, they didn't throw an event. They were like out on the street and up on some like flatbed truck or something, and they had the DJ set up playing music with a Marshmallow helmet and like those Mog. It said like Mog gland, like that.
Yeah, Moggers. Everyone's talking about.
Right. The coin, the toad, whatever it is. So they tried to like do a thing like that and make everybody think that Marshmallow was in on that. And he was performing at the same time in Chicago. So it was like.
But there was like, people were still like, they drew a crowd. even though it
Oh,
was a
yeah.
fake Marshmallow.
Right.
And it was like
right.
obviously fake. Like it was like the
Yeah,
helmet
'cause
wasn't
that was
even legit.
right. It was like a soft helmet. It was bending and stuff.
But
yeah.
you know, I think I could still see people just wanting to be there even though it was fake and still recording just like because it's funny. So
Yeah.
I don't think they like fell for it. I think they were just like, oh my God, this is funny. And then they were like recording. And
You'd have to be a pretty gullible to see that helmet and think it was the real one. But Marshmallow like tweeted about it a few times. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Very unhappy.
He wasn't like very unhappy, but he was just like, guys, this is not me.
He said the lawyers are on it.
Wait, really? I didn't read that part.
yeah,
Okay, maybe I missed that tweet then. Really?
Let me see.
The lawyers
Yeah.
are... No.
I think so. Marshmallow.
You gotta find this. Marshmallow makes great music. Sad note.
Yeah, Marshmallow's cool. Let's see. 2.3 million followers.
Oh, okay. The same guy has done multiple publicity stunts in a spirit Halloween version of the helmet, pretending to be me, all to promote his shitcoin. Lawyers are already on it.
Let's see that.
Oh my gosh.
Lawyers are already on it.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the one where he's like, guys, this is not me. Come on. Yeah, and then people were like, guys, this is not what we onboard Marshmallow to the crypto space. But apparently, he tweeted that he's like well-versed in the crypto space and he's a part of a lot of cool projects, which everyone was like, which projects? But he hasn't really said. So
Crypto punks.
Crypto punks.
All those guys are. A lot of the DJs are into crypto. They're international and all that. And but I think a lot of that, and a lot of them got into NFTs because a lot of them were doing nifty gateway drops. If you remember they were doing that early on. Like DJs were collabing with artists and dropping them on nifty gateway.
Yeah, I can't remember if he like dropped anything or not. I mean, we'd have to look into it, but
right. Let me see. I think he did. Let's see. Marshmallow, the Moon Pup Lunar Coin Edition. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he was. Let me see the deal on this. Released February 18th, 2024. No, this isn't the same. What the heck? This is on Nifty Gateway? This is the jankiest thing I've ever seen.
Okay, well, it might be fake or like
I think
something
this
that's
is
not...
fake. I think this is... I don't even know what
Okay, so we haven't found any legit...
No, we did not. We did not.
Stuff, through our 30 seconds of research, but, let us know if we are wrong about that.
I don't know what this is. Marshmallow to the moon. That's not... that's not Marshmallow. It's all good. So let's talk about that Doodles thing they announced. What do you know about it? What's going on? I know Pharrell, Lil Wayne.
Yeah. They announced an animated film, which Pharrell Williams, the music's going to be by Pharrell Williams, who we know is the brand ambassador for Doodles. And it's also going to be featuring Lil Wayne and Coi Leray. And yeah, they're literally coming out with a movie, which is going to debut at, what did they say? The Toronto International Film Festival, I believe. And then
how long of a movie?
I don't know how long they kind of did like I think this is like a soft launch of the announcement.
Right. It's
like
gonna be like
they haven't released a trailer. Like they kind of were very like, they didn't put much information out there as far as what is going on with this, but it is exciting. I mean, big names being dropped and, music, a movie. This is all part of Project Gray, which they're slowly starting to explain. They had a Project Gray event, if you will. It didn't seem like an event, like a party in New York, but it was seemed more like an exhibit, I guess.
Okay.
Like, they had some stuff displayed that you could see and just for people. And also, like, I don't know, it seemed like a place just for people to kind of gather and chat.
Yep.
Like one of those daytime events. So that's what I gathered from looking at stuff on Twitter.
We have to talk to someone from their team again. That guy, Austin, we really need to try and get him on soon, I think.
Totally.
Yeah.
I think
I'll reach out. Yeah, for sure. Get some
So also, this is groundbreaking news, folks.
Mm.
I have Twitter Blue. And no, I did not purchase it because I was also anti-purchasing Twitter Blue. And I was just randomly given Twitter Blue out of the blue. And apparently this is a new rollout that Elon had tweeted about like 2 weeks ago saying, oh, people that have over I think it was like 2,500 people that are following them that are premium subscribers will automatically like get it. So yeah, I guess I'm officially an influencer now because I have Twitter Blue. And now I can message people that don't follow me back. That's like the major thing that I'm like,
yeah,
I can message people that don't follow me back and ask them to come on the pod. So that was my exciting thing that happened to me this week. But
yeah, thanks, Elon.
Thanks, Elon. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'll take it.
Nice. That's fun.
Yeah.
What else are we going to talk about? So we talked about the Doodles. We talked about NFTNYC. Casey Rodamore, who we had on, obviously the creator of Ordinals, which is insane how big that's gotten. He has this kind of second project called the Runes. And, there's already, I don't really know exactly. I actually messaged him to ask what the deal was, but it's something that people should pay attention to. I think it's like a new type of Ordinals, but it's supposed to be dropping when the halving happens. But I already see there's runes being traded on Magic Eden. I don't even know what's going on with it, but I do think Runestone is what it is on Magic Eden. And I mean, the cheapest ones right now are like 4,600, and the cheapest ones are 5,000, and there's like 112,000 of them. So it's like insane, the market cap, more than the Bored Apes.
Interesting.
Yeah, not more than the CryptoPunks. 1.4 billion.
And the halving, that's happening on the halving, you said? He's coming out with it?
Yep,
okay.
That's when it comes out. But
wow,
there's already, that's when the runes are launching. But whatever the Runestones is also, it is going to be quite the day. I messaged him to see how I can try and become a part of it, but I don't know. I might be way too late.
420, folks.
I don't know. Is that what it's going to be exactly?
Now.
That was like an estimate, right?
Well, yeah. I've been seeing like it's either 419 or 420, the halving.
Yep. So that's coming quick. Yep.
Yeah. It's right around the corner.
Right there.
Literally in a couple of weeks. So load up your bags, folks, because we are going to the moon.
Is that what? Is that an event that it explodes that minute? It's not like something that's like a slow build and they figure out we don't have enough Bitcoin anymore.
I think it's like, it's pretty immediate. I'm pretty sure things just start taking off.
Hopefully ETH gets a little fucking something.
It will. It will.
Well,
it will. Don't you worry.
Why will ETH though?
Because ETH is like the number 2. Like Bitcoin's the number 1. It's the OG, and ETH is number 2. So it's trickle down economics.
Is that how
everything
it
works? Everything else will get a little piece of the pie.
I mean, it's inching up a little bit. It's back up over 3,400. So we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Also, did you get your get the Magic Mind package?
I did get the Magic Mind. I got it about a week ago.
Let's go. Okay, so first of all, folks, we have to shout out Magic Mind, who sent us Magic Mind shots, which are really good, actually. And they're basically these shots that you take in the morning. I take mine in the morning, and they have like a bunch of amazing ingredients. You guys know I like juicing. I take a lot of vitamins, but these are kind of like next level, in my opinion. They have lion's mane, which is really good for brain function. Turmeric, which is like really good for you as well, good antioxidants. Ashwagandha, which I just started learning about, and then it also has caffeine. So yeah, what have you been thinking about the shots? Do you like them?
Yeah, so we got 16 of them they sent us. So nice. We actually really appreciated that. So my wife and I have both been drinking it. She enjoyed it. She said, it's got a lot of really good stuff in there. So I started drinking it, and it's a green juice, and you shake it up real good. We have it in the fridge, and I was like, I don't know how it's going to taste, and I was getting ready, and then it tasted really good. And honestly, I think I'm on day 6 or 7, and I really enjoy taking it. It's the first thing I do in the morning. I drink a bunch of water and take a Magic Mind. Like you said, it's got tons of really good ingredients. A bunch of it's organic. Like it's a really nice way to start the day. I'm like super happy that they sent it and that they're sponsoring us.
I know they're awesome.
Yeah.
I've seen them at the store too. And so it's like, it's awesome that they're a sponsor now, because I always see them at like the health food stores. And even our producer, Andy, he got some as well. And he said that he was weary of how they would taste, but he said they went down easy. And he said they certainly gave him a boost. So yeah, if you guys want to try some Magic Mind shots, we have a code for you. So you can go to magicmind.com/NFT catcher. It'll get you 20% off a one-time purchase, or they do subscriptions. You can get up to 56% off your first subscription. So yeah.
Beautiful. So Frank, let's get back into some NFT stuff. But that was very cool. Franklin Templeton, they say that activity is beginning to accelerate in the Bitcoin NFT space. And I say, welcome to...
Who's Franklin Templeton?
They're like this like giant, like real world, investment firm. That does like investments, but it's just funny because like, oh really? Like it's starting to accelerate. Like no kidding. But that's good that the companies are telling their people that though.
Yeah.
You know, like it's good when, you know, once these like what I've been saying, do you remember I've said for a long time that I think people will be buying and selling their crypto at their banks, like their traditional banks, Chase, Bank of America, all that stuff. I think that's going to end up when we say bring the normies in, that's when they're going to come in, when they're doing it like that.
Yeah. Isn't that what the Bitcoin ETF is?
It's closer to that. So now their 401ks and they can invest, directly in Bitcoin through these ETFs, through their traditional places. Yes. But not like you can't go into send Chase your Bitcoin or buy Bitcoin at Chase and send it to an exchange. You know what I mean? Like you can't do that right now. Like you're going to literally be able to cause if I want to cash out from MetaMask, I got to cash out to Coinbase and then to my bank. That's ridiculous. Coinbase takes all that money. Like it's ridiculous, but you'll cut out that middleman. And honestly, I think that one day, I'll guess Chase Bank will buy Coinbase.
Oh, is this your
That's
prediction?
what I think will happen. Yeah, that's what I think will happen. I wonder what is
Chase will buy Coinbase?
Yeah. Chase Bank value.
Do we want that?
No, but it's inevitable. I don't, I'm not rooting for it, but you don't think the big banks in the United States are going to take this over when the regulation's in place? Crypto's only 10 years old, basically, right? 12 years old.
And that'd kind of be a little bit sad, but yeah, I guess I could see it.
I mean, how's it? Yeah, see it. I mean,
but Coinbase has been around for so long. I feel like Coinbase is so they're like, I don't know. I feel like they know how to navigate.
No, they do. So let's see. What is Chase Bank market cap? 568 billion. What is Coinbase market cap? 58 billion. So Chase is 10 times bigger than Coinbase.
Hey, that's not even that much. That's only a 10x. In the crypto world, the 10x
that's not so bad,
crazy.
Right? I know.
That's not that crazy.
It's true. That's still I think that they might not have a choice. They might be forced. Who knows? We're lucky that the U.S. government even allows us to play with crypto and doesn't just, because they're going to have their own. They're going to have the U.S. digital currency or whatever they're working on.
Oh, yeah.
That's my only worry for crypto is that the U.S. government shuts it down here. That's my only worry.
I know. I was just talking to Steph,
Elizabeth
my
Warren
sister,
wants
about
to
this.
shut it down. She's very vocal about wanting to, end crypto basically.
They just want to be able to control.
Of course. Like everything. The government wants to control. Yeah.
They're always trying to control. And the thing is too, it's right now we're oh yeah, decentralization, transparency, things being permanent, on the blockchain. But then if the government has their own crypto coin, all of a sudden, everything you buy, it will be seen, the government will be able to see every little thing that is already happening. And, I guess with credit cards, they can kind of see everything, but with cash, they can't because cash is
right.
But it's if everything is permanent and you're buying with the government's coin, they will literally be able to see every single thing that you buy, and it'll just be transparent. Anybody would be able to see it probably. And that would just be kind of crazy.
Do you use cash for anything now?
I have cash as emergency, if shit hits the fan and I don't know, electricity stops working, although I don't think people would even be taking cash, but you never know. I have some cash, but I don't really use it.
Yeah. I got you. The only thing I use cash for is flowers. That's the only thing I use cash for.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, I guess. But Venmo.
Right. Well, it's a store. It's actually a legit store. But they just take cash. They just can't take credit card.
Right.
Because everything else, credit card, you get 2% back. Like if you're not using credit card, you're kind of silly.
Yeah, for sure.
As long as you pay it off. As long as you pay it off.
Oh my God. And Chase has like the best Sapphire Preferred.
Yeah, it's a great card. Yeah. Do you sign up for new ones like twice a year, at least once a year for the bonus?
I mean, I have a solid amount of credit cards right now because it's like it affects your. If you inquire too much, then they're like,
Yeah, but not
like, yo,
that.
You've been inquiring.
But that's if you inquire a ridiculous amount.
Yeah.
I'll tell because when I was doing tickets, I had 20 some credit cards. I was applying for new ones all the time, and my credit score was maxed out at like 850 because I had so much available credit. Yeah.
And your utilization rate was probably like low.
Exactly.
No late payments and
never. Yeah. Well, that's the whole thing. You don't miss a payment, or the whole thing is for naught. So, right. Or if you're not paying off in full every month, then the rewards are worthless. Yeah. So don't get the 2%. If you're not,
if you're paying interest, like you do not want to have to pay interest.
If you're paying 18% interest and you're getting 2% rewards, it don't make a lot of sense.
So bad.
Exactly.
But I fly a lot, and it's like I have the Delta credit card, I get free check back, like American Airlines, United. I have a bunch, and that's a whole thing to dive into. At one point, I was learning so much about credit cards and credit and all the different, and it's just like, oh my God, there's so much to know about that most people don't even know. Like they have one credit card, or they use their debit card.
Right. Use your debit card. So
and it's like, the more you know, the easier it is to navigate having a credit card. And I definitely have messed up before. And, at one point, I'm 28. I'm really not that old, but like a few years ago, back when I was so young and dumb, and I was like 20K in debt, and it was like, and I was just paying the minimums, and it was so painful, and I was paying all this interest, and I was like, oh my God, like how am I ever going to get out of this? And actually that's like kind of when I got into crypto, and then like things ended up turning around, and now I have like no debt. But it was like it was so scary because it just felt so like, oh my God, like, when you get the statements and it's like, if you keep paying the minimum, you will pay off your credit card and it's like 50 years or something crazy. And you're like, oh my God, like this is horrible. So you have to be smart about it. There's a lot to learn, but yeah.
Yeah, no, and then that's great advice. And like you were saying, but the reason to do it is because you sign up for a new card, you could look right now, like whatever it is, the Chase Sapphire Preferred is usually a really good one. They'll give you 60,000 or 80,000 bonus points. And that's about $1,000 in travel. You spend $3,000 in the first 3 months or whatever their thing is.
Yep.
And they give you the bonus. So that's the reason to open up new cards, is for the bonus.
Yeah.
Instead of getting 2%, you're getting like 15% a lot
But
of
then
times.
you have to, if there's an annual fee, you have to make sure, okay, well, is it going to be worth it? Am I going to use it enough for it to be worth it? Like,
right.
Because
well,
also you don't want to.
The annual fee is usually 65 or 100. And if you're getting 60,000 points, now make sure to turn the card off before the second time you get charged the fee. But reward points.
If you cancel a credit card, like that's like, they like get mad. They're like, it's like a ding on your credit. If you like.
But not only if you're like ridiculous. I just canceled 10 credit cards because I had a whole bunch. Like I've been slowly canceling.
Did your credit score go down?
Barely. And then it creeps right back up.
Really?
And that's 10 cards. Like it's a lot. So I canceled all my Amex cards.
Oh, are you anti-Amex?
Yeah. No, I'm not anti-Amex. I'll get another one when I'm ready because I'll get the bonus.
Yeah. But you know what? If you've never had a credit card, like the best one is like the Discover. That's like the easiest one to get. And it's like 2% back on restaurants and gas. And it's like, because you can't just apply to anything if you've never had a credit card or if you barely have no credit cards or if you don't have good credit.
Right. You will get turned down. There are, what are they called? Guaranteed credit cards. That's not the right word, but where you can actually like put money. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you have a
I've
credit
heard
card.
about this.
So like you can build your credit with it where you can pay it off. But then if you don't pay, they just take the money that you've given them.
Oh my God. Okay. How are we turning this into a credit card podcast?
Good question. Good question.
Sorry, folks. We are just on a tangent about credit cards here.
Yeah.
Okay. Next.
Let's go
topic.
back. One thing I did confirm is that I am going to Consensus Austin.
Hey, wait, you confirmed it?
Yeah. I mean, I confirmed that I bought a plane ticket. It's in 7 weeks. Yeah. I don't know about I emailed the conference about the media pass and I have not heard back yet.
Okay.
Maybe I'll talk to Andy about helping me try and figure that out if it's possible. Cause that'd be great. Cause I think it's expensive and they have those NFT
It's like $1,000.
I know. They have those NFT tickets that are like an ETH and that's 3 years of the conference, but that's like an ETH, you know?
Yeah. I mean, well, would you go to the conference or would you just go to like the events surrounding it?
Yeah, I may
if you
just
didn't
do
have
that.
like a media pass.
I may just do that. And you know what I'm really good at is sneaking into things.
Hey.
I could probably sneak in.
Yeah. True.
My bucket list thing to do there is going to be the Comedy Mothership. And I know the tickets go on sale every Sunday. I've been practicing. They go on sale Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And I've just been testing to make sure I can get them in my cart. I'd be reselling them, but you can't resell them. They say they're going to check your ID and all kinds of stuff. But, that week.
What ticket?
The Comedy Mothership, Joe Rogan's comedy store.
Oh,
comedy
that's cool.
club. Yeah. And they have like the lineups they've been having there. They'll have like 10 amazing world famous comics in a row in one night, like crazy stuff going on. Yeah. Are you going to Consensus?
I mean, if you're going, I might have, when is it?
May 28th to the 31st, I think.
Okay.
It's the week. I'm going to go Tuesday after Memorial Day. It's the week after Memorial. It's like Memorial Day Monday, and then I fly there Tuesday.
I see. Okay. I might.
Yeah.
I might.
Cool.
I mean, I am in Texas, so I can drive.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah,
I'm real excited for that. Yeah, I don't know exactly who's all going to be going, if it's the same NFT crowd, but whatever it is.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Austin, and it's high on my list, so very excited to find a reason to go there. And I've always heard, you remember we asked Jen what would be if she had to pick one conference, and she said Consensus.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Okay. That's dope. Then that means everybody, let's just all go to Consensus.
Yeah.
Guys, if you're listening, Consensus, Austin.
And what I think I'm going to do is create the second character for the NFT catcher.
Oh.
And do something in Austin with it. I think I'm gonna switch it to the base chain because.
Oh my God! Yes,
yeah. So I was looking at because base is on Manifold now, and I was looking at the ways to do it. It's gonna have to be a different collection because like the first collection, NFT Catcher Obligatory Black Hoodie is on ETH mainnet, and I don't think you can have in the same collection mainnet and base, which is a shame. They really should do that. I'm gonna message Richard just to make sure or figure that out. Because I'd love to keep it in the same collection on the same contract, but I might start a new contract. And then what I will do though is probably airdrop everybody that had one of the original 15, just like something commemorative, not the same thing, but just to know that they have that. Because then they're going to get the next one automatically. I'll airdrop them the second character on base automatically. The people, the 15 that have the first one. And then we'll do 15 new ones. So the second character will have 30 editions, and the 15 people that already got one will get another. And then I'll have 15 more to give out in Austin live.
I love that. That's great.
Cool. I'm glad I should have ran it by you before I made the decision. I'm glad you like it.
Michael always tells me things live during the podcast.
I'm thinking out loud here. I'm thinking out loud.
Yeah, so here's what I'm thinking about doing for the pod. Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah.
But that's a good idea. As long as I get one, I'm down.
People. Right, we could each. Did you get one of the first? Did you get the first one? Because I don't even think I have one of the.
Oh wait, I don't think
we have because
really?
I don't think we do. I think I gave out all 15 to our people. I think
wait, that's kind of crazy that we didn't give ourselves one.
I know.
Well, I definitely want one of the new. I want the next one.
Yeah, I'll get you the next one. And honestly, what I'll do is I'll airdrop when I do the 15. Well, actually, no, I'm going to do the 15 is not going to be this. It's going to be something else. I'll give all three of us one on base.
Okay.
When I do the new contract, I'll give us one of the cute characters. And then you guys will, every new one, I'll make sure we all get. I don't know why. what happened was with the first one, I made 15 of them and I had 16 people ask. And I have to go back and remember who it was. And if you're listening, I did promise somebody the first one, whenever we do number 2. So I need to go back in my messages and figure out who that was and give that person number 1 of the second one. But we're going to do a new base contract and we're going to have some fun. I'm going to create a new character.
There we go. Sweet. Alpha leak.
Yeah. So Consensus Austin. So if you want that one and you're listening, you might, if you have the first one and you're listening, if you're one of those 15, you will get the second one. But if you want this next one and you don't have the first one, you might have to come to Consensus.
Incentive to come to Consensus.
Yep. And I think I'm also going to set up like a super early, right when it opens, Terry Black's barbecue meetup. I don't know how many people may or may not come, but that's also on my bucket list. I know that wouldn't be for you. I know that one, if we did something, I know that one isn't particularly for you, but that's like as good as it gets for me is Texas barbecue. So
Texas barbecue.
Let's go. Consensus Austin.
There we have it, folks.
Yep.
Speaking of base, I don't think we mentioned this last week, but Rariable, Rariable.
They launched a base marketplace, right?
Yes. Sorry. Yes. They launched a base marketplace. I was looking at my notes. So you can now create, buy, and sell base NFTs. And I have been seeing a lot of people launching collections on base, which is really cool. And they'll launch it for really cheap. Like yesterday, or I think today, I minted 2 NFTs, for like really, really cheap, like $10, but it's like 0.000 something ETH on base network. So that was cool.
Yep.
And then also Rariable now accepts MFR token as payment currency. And so last week I said we would update you guys on how the tokens are going. MFR is currently at 8 cents, which is down from when we talked about it last week. But I still have hope for it. Anime token is at 0.003 cents and Poop token is at 0.002 cents. So there's the updates from the meme coins we talked about. Isn't it funny how last cycle we called them shit coins and now we call them meme coins?
Yes, that's good. That's actually really good branding. You should tweet that. That is really funny.
Should I tweet that?
You should tweet that. Isn't it funny how last cycle we called them shit coins and now we call them meme coins? That's amazing. That's
wow.
amazing.
Oh my God, did I just...
That was... You just... Yeah, that was...
I just spit some fire.
Yes. You need to put that out in the world.
Damn, okay, I might.
Like,
will you like it if I do?
Of course.
Okay, all right. Maybe after the pod.
Yeah. I love it. It's going to be too late. You can't be dropping stuff.
Oh my God.
You can't be dropping stuff.
Isn't it?
You said, isn't it funny that last cycle we called them shit coins and this cycle we call them meme coins?
Okay. Michael's really hyping me up here. He's making me tweet this.
And watch, like, people will be like, actually, that's bullshit, Jenny. You'll get like all kinds of hate for saying that.
I'm going to trigger all the bots. Like,
yeah,
hey,
you are. It's gonna be, right. Oh, yeah. It's going to be like, oh, yeah.
Great. That means it's going to flop. Yeah, because everyone's going to start. We called them shit coins, and this cycle we call them. Wait, right? Is that what I said?
Yeah, you're like, isn't it funny how last cycle we called them shit coins, and this cycle we call them meme coins? That's like the greatest rebrand.
Wait, do I add an emoji? God. Do I add like the laughing emoji or just that?
Isn't it funny? Maybe like the look up or whatever, like roll your eyes. I don't know. This is your call.
That's a little attitude-y. That's too much attitude for me. I don't know.
I got you. Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'll. Okay, how about okay, I picked the emoji. We're good, folks. We're good.
Nice. Go back and retweet this tweet when you listen to the episode.
Yeah,
so
please.
She gets some engagement.
Give me some love.
I guarantee there's going to be someone that's like, actually, those are 2 different style of tokens. And here are the differences.
Between tweeted posts, a live tweet. This is my first live tweet.
Let's go. On the pod ever? Probably.
Yeah, because I don't tweet much these days, you guys.
No.
I really don't. Michael's getting me back into it. Oh my God, I already have a spam.
That's hilarious. I just reposted it. Yeah, there was a spam.
Is there a spam?
It says there's one comment, but I can't see it.
I know, same. So I'm like, great. I already have spammer, but I can't even see the spammer or scammer. Anyway, thank you.
That is so
Thank you
funny.
very much. Thanks for having me up. Okay, what other news have we got?
All right, what other news we got?
My new viral tweet.
Have you been to 6079.ai at all?
Not yet, but
Yeah,
tell me about it.
So it's the launched their like kind of engagement farming launch kind of thing happened about 5 days ago. If you remember, we had Jesse Bryan on to talk about Moonbirds about a month ago, maybe 6 weeks ago. It's him, it's Josh Ong, and it's this other guy. I think his name is Mikey, who's really smart. Like they're talking, it's basically like they're on a mission to make independent AI the global standard. They are basically the CAPTCHA for AI is what they're saying. They have a whole manifesto. Really smart people, and obviously just people that I think we respect, especially Jesse, who I became a big fan of after meeting him and all of that. But what I've really liked about this is the way you're earning points and with referrals, obviously, but like on their website, it's really nice. You go to their post, if you like and repost it, you come back, it says verify, they give you the points. There's a leaderboard going. I guess there's going to be like a token. I just think if you're trying to farm anything and get some points, it's free. And I think these guys are probably going to do some cool stuff, especially, when the token drops, you might as well get some free tokens. I know people are out there farming stuff. I don't do a lot of farming, but this is one that it's people I want to support. And there's a bunch of NFTs that if you have, you get multipliers. I got a 1.25 multiplier for my mutant. Yep.
Okay. Any multipliers really cool. For Doodles?
No, let me see what the multipliers are.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, then never mind. It's cool. You can see the leaderboard of people.
Yeah. I wonder if people are botting because the only way you can get more points, like I have almost as many points as you. Actually, if I had a better multiplier, but I have 831 points. So I'm not like anywhere near anybody, but top 10 is 9,000 points.
Well,
but they've gained, I think, a couple 100,000 users. So what I really like about it is it's like their tweets are getting gigantic engagement and the referrals are just bing, 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 because they're gamifying it. I think it's brilliant how they're getting attention to their site. I think it's awesome.
That's kind of the key, gamifying things and making people interact. Yeah. I've noticed that's, Nate Alex is going to be doing that with his natives, which, by the way, he has pushed back the launch. No official date yet, but he was supposed to do it right after NFTNYC, but he said it's going to be a little bit. So we'll keep you guys updated on that.
Yeah. It's exciting. Jenny and I are both in on that.
Hey, we are. Yep. So we'll definitely let you guys know. And then also this also is a good segue to another game. Crypto the Game Season 2 starts tomorrow, which is a massive crypto survival game. And that is you and I both were hearing all about it last season, the first season that they did it, which we both didn't participate, but so that starts tomorrow, and I'm not participating once again, but I am expecting to see it all over my timeline. And
do you know how it works to participate? Do you have to have a token already? Is it dropping tomorrow?
I don't know for season 2. I know for season 1, it was you had to put in, everybody put in 0.1 ETH, for the prize pool, and then
right.
That's how they did it. But I don't know for season 2.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's probably I might think I'd want to do it, and then you got to be really participating.
Well, you have to be so into it.
It's got to be a full-time job probably for 2 weeks. The person's going to win more than that. It's got to be your whole life, I'm sure.
Yeah. It's whoever wins is dedicating all their day to that.
The natives is going to be like that too. Probably there's probably already people gathering factions together and building alliances and stuff.
Probably. Oh, and speaking of games, as well, Marka. Shout out to Marka, who
hell yeah.
He launched DeGenerative Games. So I don't know too much about it, honestly, but I saw it on the timeline and I saw that.
No, it was really cool. I can tell you a bit about it. So Mark's been working on it for a while. It's very like super codey and like what's the word? Thought provoking, I guess. It's an 83-year project. I'll try and describe it. I think he used the autoglyphs code, but changed the font. And like, it's this moving thing that once every X amount of blocks, which is about once a week, one of the pixels goes away or some of the pixels go away. That's why it's called degenerative. And then it takes 83 years of once a week for this happening for it to go down to absolutely nothing.
Wow.
And there's also a way that you can pause it and you can stop it forever.
Ah, that's cool.
Yeah. And he sold like 512 of them, maybe.
Oh, and there's 512 fully on-chain composed creations.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Mark's a really smart dude. I'm really proud of him and happy to see that as always.
Yeah. So shout out to Mark. I always say Marka because that's his Marka.eth.
I know. But I call him Mark because he's a friend. But yeah, Marka.eth.
I'm like, oh yeah, his name is probably Mark.
Right.
Not Marka.
Yeah. Mark A is actually his middle name, but it's Marka.
Okay.
People call him Marka. Like that's his moniker.
Okay. At least I'm not the only one like saying
No, Mark. Yeah, people say Marka. Yeah, for sure. Yep. And so we got that. OpenSea announced that they're going to support the 721C token that is that protects creator royalties on chain. So they basically are like, okay, we'll try and do what Magic Eden's doing. A little late, but better than never, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I haven't really paid attention to that and seen what's been going on with the royalties and if they're getting paid now. I don't know. I don't know if that's like
same. I haven't really been. I don't even know.
Yep.
Either.
Yeah. So Coachella also, they announced they're going to have NFT quests and NFTs at their festivals. That their 2-weekend festivals. Yeah. Really exciting stuff. If you guys want to look into that, like, you go around, check in at different places. Yeah. They're going to have like missions to do. It actually sounds a little bit like what IYK did at ETH Denver. But really smart and cool and like great to see. There's going to be people running around Coachella collecting NFTs. To get experiences.
Let's go. Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all.
Pokemon Go. But
really. No, that's exactly right. When I see the AnimeChain, did we talk about that? But we talk about the anime token. The AnimeChain is something different. So it's a collab between Arbitrum and Azuki, and it's a new blockchain based anime network. And it's going to feature content, games, merch, NFTs. Like it's supposed to be this whole big encompassing thing. We're huge fans of Zagabond here. Always. Whatever he does, we are huge fans.
Oh my God.
Yep. But no, I mean, whatever he's doing something right. But they are, somebody said a couple of weeks ago that we're like Azuki Maxis now as a joke. Cause we said, okay, we're not going to crush them anymore.
We changed. I don't think I remember that, but.
Yep.
Yeah. Now are we Machi Maxis now? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, not a Machi Maxi. Okay. No. I mean, I hear different perspectives on them. I've heard people, but I still feel the way I feel about them. I could be wrong. Like I've been wrong about things before and I changed my mind.
Wait, you've been wrong before?
It's been a couple decades.
I am mind blown.
It's been a couple decades.
I have never, I didn't know you were ever wrong. You've always been right.
Believe it or not. Yeah. I mean, I have, on this podcast, everything I said has been 100% accurate. Yes.
You are the ultimate predictor.
Yes. The ultimate predictor. Thank you. How did this come? Where did we go?
I don't know.
Yeah. What just happened?
Anime. No.
The AnimeChain. The AnimeChain. Oh, yeah. So, the AnimeChain, it's going to be, if you're into anime, it's going to do cool stuff. It's going to be cool. Arbitrum is cool. Like, people should know about it. And then the other thing I have on here that I thought was cool this week is Avenged Sevenfold. They are, actually didn't put all the details in my notes. Whoops, but I'll talk about it from memory. So, about a year or a year and a half ago, they dropped, what was it called? Not Crypto Bats. Whatever their project was. Geez, I don't have it written down, but their project. But they were the first people to do token gated ticket drops on Ticketmaster, and their fans were able to buy, like the premium seats for face value if you had the NFT, which was really awesome. The fans liked it, and it was, I think they were the first ones to ever do token gated on Ticketmaster. Now they're dropping a full-on loyalty program called the Season Pass. And just like it sounds, if you go to concerts, if you buy merch, you'll get rewards, you'll get loyalty points, and you'll get digital rewards and even possibly real-world rewards with their Web3 loyalty program.
Ooh, okay. That's cool.
Yep. And their front man, M Shadows, he actually had a really good quote. He said, by slowly introducing fans to the benefits of Web3, they become evangelists for it because they go to other concerts and other communities artists enjoy. They can compare which fandom do I enjoy participating in. If you show them the positive aspects, they'll take the good with the bad and they will spread the word. I didn't read that very well, but I thought that was cool. I'm going to watch what they do because I think Web3 loyalty programs are awesome, and they've been doing it the right way for a while now.
There we go. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we got the topic. That was a fun list of events we had.
Yeah, a lot
about.
going on again. A few weeks ago, we started saying, like, I don't know what the heck is going on, but there's definitely a lot going on now. Do you want me to do a top 10 rundown?
Let's do it.
Should we do Magic Eden this time like we talked about last week? So it's all the projects. All right, let's do that. All right, 7 days, top collection, by volume, and number one, and I want to figure out why this does so much volume. But once again, it's Fragata, because the floor price is $461 on a collection with 5,500, but they do 50% more volume than anybody else. They're on Solana. They're on Solana, by the way. It's weird.
Fragata. Okay. I feel like I've heard of them.
Yeah. I mean, we've talked about it a couple times. The volume is so weird.
I'm not like imagining a visual, you know, I'm like.
Right. You don't like see them on the timeline. But in a week, there's 10,000 sales a day.
Wow.
Bored Ape Yacht Club only had 500 sales in the last week. 500?
That's actually solid. That's more than I thought they would have.
Sorry, my dog's. I let my dog in the dog.
Oh, you are good.
All right. I'm back. So yeah, they have, so 500,000 last week for Bored Ape, but 69,000 for Fragana. Runestones is number 2 on Bitcoin. We talked about that earlier. Number 3 is Bored Apes. Number 4 is the Bitcoin Puppets. Number 5 is Pudgy. Number 6 is Node Monkeys. Number 7 is the Mutant Mod, which is also on Solana. That was kind of top 10 last week. Number 8 is Rune Pups, which is, I mean, they're already a floor of 4,200. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about the pups, but they look a lot like, I don't know. They're unrevealed so far, actually. And they're selling for a lot, like 0.06 Bitcoin already.
Oh, and that's a solid. With Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's a lot. Where are they at? Number 8. That is $4,200 for the floor, unrevealed. I know.
It's over in East.
Yep. Mutants are number 9, and Blob on Bitcoin is number 10, which is 2,100. Blob I've never heard of. Jesus Christ, look at it.
Blob. All right. Well.
Yeah, Blob.
There we have it. Blob.
There we have
it. Sweet. Well, we have a nice lineup of interviews for you guys for the rest of this month. And we're excited to put out more episodes. But that is the end of this one. Thank you all for tuning in. And Michael, you have any last words?
No, we're good. I was just going to mimic your piece like I always do. But thank you, everybody, for listening. Good stuff.
Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to the NFT Catcher Podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's episode and learned something new about the exciting world of NFTs. If you enjoyed today's episode, please take a moment to subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. And if you really love what you're hearing, please leave us a rating and review on your favorite platform. If you want to stay up to date with the latest news and insights from the NFT space, be sure to follow us on all the socials at NFTCatcherPod. You can follow Jennifer at Jennifer_pseudo and Michael at NFTicket. I'm your producer, Andy, and I'm at AJC254. Our theme song's by It's Just Los. We always appreciate your feedback and support, which helps us reach more people and bring you informative and engaging content about NFTs. We look forward to bringing you more great NFT content in future episodes. Thanks for listening. Peace.